weep, grana, weepin' bong, and welcome back to my channel. And today it's Saturday, so that means we're gonna check out some more Transformers news that I found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. If you like the sound of that, why not think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe, because it really does help me out.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off today with something pretty new that looks pretty interesting. Now, there's not a lot of information floating about these other than these pictures that I'm showing you right now. This is somebody called MPH Studios. Don't know what that stands for. Could be miles per hour, could be Megatron's printing house for all I know, but they are called MPH Studios. Now, it looks like they've got some box art and some designs, obviously some CAD drawings and stuff like that, focusing in on G1 stuff, basically. And they've got these little miniature Devastator figures. They do figures, there seems to be some statues, there seems to be some heavily G1 inspired authentic figures. Also, they have this kind of Optimus Prime here, which is definitely the G1 look of Optimus Prime. Now, in my head, all these are 3D printed, or they could just be prototypes for upcoming figures. Sizes do seem quite small on some of these, but heavily G1 inspired, especially this Devastator. This is the G1 Devastator. Also, they had Beachcomber as well, so this is pretty cool. This one looks more like something we get from Mech Fans Toys or even Gisea Toys, something like that. So again, we can see heavily G1 inspired, but something I do love is these little Devastator key rings with the flashing light up eyes, and also some different faceplates, so you can give him a smirk, a grin, and all kinds of things. And obviously this will also probably pop on the top of their Devastator that looks a little bit something like this. Very, very, very interesting. Pretty cool. So the team over at Big Firebird looks like they're going to be doing another version of Nice. So this is heavily based on Nice. Bit of a different head sculpt here. So this is more pinky and whitey and just makes it look a little bit closer to Arcee if you wanted to make it look a little bit more like Arcee. Really nice. The head sculpt looks very good on this. I actually like the original head sculpt for Nice as well. And again though, unfortunately, this thing's modesty will just get destroyed all over Tinterweb all over again. As always though, fantastic alt mode. Moving over to the world of Magicsquare, and they're getting ready to release their version of Hound, and he looks pretty nice. As far as Magicsquare figures go, I do give Magicsquare a little bit of a hard time on this channel, but I do think this does look very nice, and I do believe he also comes with a little Ravage and a little Ravage cage as well, so very cool. We can see him here next to Optimus Prime as well. Alt mode looks great, obviously plastic wheels, not going to be rubber wheels on this one, but nice. Lovely blue tint on that plastic glass. Nice that it's see-through as well. Obviously we can see in the background there their Prime didn't have that. I love me some blue tint on it. That really stands out as that classic G1. Also has his hologram amplifier there, so you can hologram Megatron all over the place. Just looks good. Just looks really solid for a Magicsquare figure. I like the look of it. Fits inside the back of your Optimus Prime as well, which is always a bonus because a lot of people want to make sure that some of the figures will fit in the back of there. Give it that G1-esque type thing. But yeah, overall looks like a pretty solid figure. I probably won't pick it up because I don't pick up too much Magicsquare stuff, but overall looks nice. Moving over to the world of MakeToys, and MakeToys are getting ready to release their Godbomber Armour for their kind of version of Power Master Optimus Prime. I'm going to have to wait a bit though, because my version of this figure is the Nemesis take. I really like it in its bot mode, so I'll probably get this God Armour for it as well. But this was, if you've got the original version, then this will be the edition for your kind of original paintwork one. We can see how it connects helmet on the back and makes it all super long. I'm not as much of a bigger fan of it as in the trailer mode. I always keep mine in the fully combined mode because it does look really, really cool, almost super deformed. So with all the God armor on as well, I think it'll look amazing. I don't have a fully God armored version up of Power Master Optimus Prime, or Jinrai, so this may be the one that's going to end up in my collection. Awesome. X-Transbots came this week with a massive tease of Apilon 2.0. So those of you who don't know, that means they're going to be working on an MP scale G1 Megatron that turns into a gun, because that's what the original one did. Cool. But if you go in the comments on their Facebook at the moment, it is an absolute horror show where everyone's going Virtus first, Virtus first, Virtus first, Virtus first, Virtus first, finish the Protector bots. Oh my god, why are you doing this? So I don't think it got the praise, certainly when you look at the comments, that X-Transbots were probably hoping for. So maybe this was just a little tease to see if there was an appetite. If I was looking at those comments, I'd say there isn't really. If at the weekends you like to dress up as Optimus Prime or Bumblebee and you've got one of these helmets, then Killerbody now have the perfect stand for your helmets. So these are the helmets. These are going to be available through Show Z at the moment. I haven't really seen them anywhere else, but they make the perfect display stand for your helmet. It's a bit of a shame really that the helmets themselves that are really quite expensive did not come with this stand in the first place, but it makes it look a little bit like it's connected to the neck. I think the eyes light up because it's got that kind of plug-in and charge attachment on the side. Overall, it does make it look very cool. The helmets themselves are awesome, and as I've said, very expensive. If you've got one, why not pick up this stand as well, I guess. Moving over to the world of Don Model. Yep, I've never heard of them either, but they're making the Cosmic Hunter team. Nice play on the word seekers there, I guess. They look great. I think these don't transform. They're kind of like the Gundam model snapped together for kits. Nice, I think they look alright. But again, don't transform, not for my collection. If you're in the US, then FlameToys US are getting together with Bluefin Brands to do a content giveaway or even a contest giveaway. And they are giving away what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different models, including their Fallen figure that just looks super cool, super impressive. So head over to bluefinbrands.com/contest to get your name down for that. Staying in the world of FlameToys and FlameToys US, good news is that the windblade has now arrived in the US, so it will be available very soon. Feels like forever, right? I think this almost feels like this has been going on for like 2 years, this windblade now. Or am I crazy? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure it's been bouncing around for about 2 years. Next up, we head to the world of SuperSeven. So SuperSeven is getting ready to release their Arcee, their Grimlock, their Prowl, and their Reflector. And oh my god, I think this Arcee is one of the ugliest Arcee models I've ever seen in my life. We'll come to that head sculpt at the end of talking about these, but good lord, what were they planning here? She's got real high school teacher vibes going on. Probably even high school substitute teacher vibes going on. I don't know why. Grimlock in his alt mode doesn't look too bad, to be fair. But yeah, still something not right. Prowl just looks very cheap. Sometimes these look okay, but this to me just looks bad. I don't know if it's because it's the white on white, or the way that the picture is. Maybe it's the quality, the grainy image of the picture, I don't know. But again, close-up images on Reflector as well, I'm pretty sure it looks like it's straight out of the pound shop or the dollar store. Really not into SuperSeven at all. And again, look at that head sculpt. That head sculpt is coming to teach you chemistry on a substitute basis very, very soon.
This is bad comedy.
If you're over in the UK, then pre-orders have gone up on Kapow and also in demand toys for Sludge, Arcee, and a few other new trinkets that are coming very, very soon. The only one I've really gone in for here is Sludge. And speaking of Sludge, we got some new pictures thanks to, I think it was eHobby, some new pictures of Sludge. So yeah, this dude looks good. Bit of a lot hanging down. It looks like he's got milkers hanging off the bottom of him. Not quite sure if I like the way that arm separates either, but when you don't look too much into the detail in here, he does look okay. I have to say the alt mode does look pretty good, and in all honesty, all my Dinobots are going to be kept in the alt mode anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about the bot mode that I do think isn't as good as I would like it, but the alt mode, apart from them milkers, does look alright, so I'm alright with it, and he's got a nice gold head. So that is everything from me on this Transformers Saturday. If you're new around here, as always, think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the comments. Let's have a good chat about everything that we've been seeing here, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit, peace!